Hello, my name is Shane Yates, and today I'm going to be intertexting a speech that was given by Emma Gonzalez. She gave this after the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, a school shooting in 2018, and then a Fox News article that was published April 3rd, 2023, titled DeSantis Signature Tips U.S. into Majority Constitutional Carry Nation with New Florida Gun Rights Law. These two texts contradict each other because one is very pro-gun and the other one is very and asking for harsher gun laws. I have put together a performance that contrasts parts of each one, and I am about to perform it for you. Every single person up here today, all these people should be home grieving, but instead we are here standing together because if all our government and president can do is send thoughts and prayers, then it's time for victims to be the change that we need to see. Since the time of the founding fathers and since they added the Second Amendment to the Constitution, our guns have developed at a rate that leaves me dizzy. The guns have changed, but our laws have not. The NRA applauds Florida for becoming the 26th state to adopt the vital constitutional carry legislation. The NRA spearheaded initiative empowers Floridians to exercise their Second Amendment rights without undue bureaucratic barriers, affirming the fundamental right to self-defense. We certainly do not understand why it should be harder to make plans with friends on weekends than to buy an automatic, semi-automatic weapon in Florida. In Florida, to buy a gun, you do not need a permit, you do not need a gun license, and once you buy it, you do not need to register it. You do not need a permit to carry a concealed rifle or shotgun. You can carry as many guns as you want at a time. I read something very powerful to me today. It was from the point of view of a teacher, and I quote, "When adults tell me I have the right to own a gun, all I can hear is my right to own a gun outweighs your student's right to live. All I hear is mine, 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 mine." We thank Governor DeSantis for his support of self-defense and Second Amendment laws and for prioritizing the safety and security of Florida residents. This historic moment is a testament to the dedication of the NRA and our members, gun owners, and the Second Amendment supporters working together in the state. Today, NRA victory inspires us to continue advocating for constitutional carry laws across the nation, ensuring the protection of Second Amendment rights for all Americans. The people in the government who were voted into power are lying to us. And as kids seem to be the only ones who notice and our parents to call BS, companies trying to make caricatures of the teenagers these days, saying that all we are self-involved, trend-obsessed, and they hush us into submission when our message doesn't reach the ears of the nation. We are prepared to call BS. Politicians who sit in their gilded House and Senate seats funded by the NRA telling us nothing could have been done to prevent this. We call BS. They say together gun laws do not decrease gun violence. We call BS. They say guns are just tools like knives and are as dangerous as cars. We call BS. They say no laws could have prevented the hundreds of senseless tragedies that have occurred. We call BS. That us kids don't know what we're talking about, that we're too young to understand how the government works. We call BS. We extend our gratitude to the Florida legislature and all those who have worked tirelessly to make this a reality in the Sunshine State. Republicans in the state argued over the last few months that the bill would further protect residents and the families from potential crimes, while also continue to advance Second Amendment freedom. Okay, and then that is the end of my performance. For my defense, I had two performance choices, and for the first one, I tried to pick out particular texts in each sources that made my performance powerful, and so that the audience felt the effects of both. In the article, Gray says on page 213, intertextualizing can be particularly effective if you use text the audience is already familiar with. The juxtaposing of the individual lines, phrases, and sentences can transform the world, sense, and most definitely the effect of both texts. Another performance choice that I made was for the Emma Gonzalez speech was I tried to make it strong and powerful because in an article done by Chris Toganati, he says that it was a deeply emotional and powerful speech to witness. So I wanted to try to give her justice in that. And something that we can take away from both and we can learn about being human is that age does not dictate bravery. This is shown in Emma Gonzalez's speech, who is only 17, but she's giving a speech to make a change and to stand for the lives of her classmates and those who continue to be affected by gun violence. So yeah, that is it, and thank you.